Hey coach, how are you? These videos are for my coach John Allen Reese at John Allen Reese at Instagram. You can also find him on Facebook under the same name, John Allen Reese. Okay, so let's get right into it. I'm trying to keep my heels as flat as possible and space my knees out and keep them flared out. Never letting them cave back in, pushing out as I come back up. But I don't like the ankle mobility thing, so I've got to work on that. My bracing feels great. The belt's nice and tight. I even drilled new holes in the belt so I could get it on. So because I reached the last holes of the belt, but this belt is sentimental to me. This is my first powerlifting belt, but anyway. I'm just feeling really good because the night before I still have energy from the meal going on. The weights, it's feeling really good, and I'm trying to get to the bottom, deeper to the bottom. When I watch myself squat, I go, man, I can't get any deeper than that. But yeah, that's just kind of the way it is, man. I know that in a powerlifting competition, you only have to get the femur to the level below the kneecap. But I know I need to get lower because when I see you squat, you're like ass to grass. So I think I need to really focus on getting much lower until we get into box squat territory again. And that way, I can groove the I can groove the squat again, but I don't want to box squat if you don't want me to box squat. Gosh, I really don't have much to say here except I'm just really trying to keep those knees out and keep them out even harder on the way up. And focus on keeping the heel connected as solidly to the ground as possible all throughout the lift. And so that'll be the last thing I say until we get to the deadlift portion of the video. Okay, so my thoughts on the deadlift are that my feet. I don't like my toes pointed forward because it feels it feels like the emphasis is much more on the quads, even though I know that the calves, quads, hamstrings, hips, glutes, lower back, and I know everything that's involved in the deadlift, but I like my toes pointed a little bit out so I feel the hamstrings more. But I've made a little change where I place my shin bone, the skinniest part of my shin bone, just outside of the innermost knurling on the barbell, and I'm making a conscious effort to find that position with my hands so that my arms never touch the outside of my legs at any part of the lift. And I think it's working pretty good because I'm feeling a whole heck of a lot stronger while I'm pulling. But I still want that timing to be better. Between see, that was a little off. See that my bracing wasn't as good. My lat bracing wasn't as good on that one. You know, and I know that, you know, a grip it and rip it deadlift really isn't the best. So I'm working on that, coach, and I'll talk to you later.